Good day, everybody. This is Caroline, Dream with Caroline, and this is another Christmas journal that I've just finished. It's called Holly Jolly, like a holly jolly Christmas. I have a snowman and a little red truck, and here's a snowflake, one of my crocheted snowflakes. It is made with a folder, but the folder, I had a little bit of trouble. The folder broke open when I sewed it, so I had to put a little spine in and a little red and white thread on the green with the snowflakes. You can hear jingle bells. Got one big bell on the top. Where are we? One big bell on the top and a couple little charms, little beads, and a couple little beads that's hanging out in the book. And here's a big charm, beads, that's hanging down. It's got a vintage button and beads, and another little vintage button on the bottom. Oh, and one little jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. All right, now I'll try to keep the camera steady for you. Okay, this is the opening of my journal. It opens to the middle. I thought I'd try something different, and this is it. This is what I came up with. You can put this on your table for a Christmas centerpiece. So here's the jingle bell that's hanging from the top, and here's the other little one. So you can like lay it out like this, and that would be merry and bright centerpiece. These have a red paper clips with little beads hanging off them. Nice. So, to get into the journal, you just take off the two paper clips, one on top and the bottom and the top, and you just open up this fold. Then you open up this side, and you look at one side at a time. Now my lighting is not very good, so I'm going to maybe pick up the book. So we start off with some food. Yummy, yummy. Now these are pictures from vintage books, Christmas things to do for Christmas, and this was tea time treats. Here's a pocket, but it's an open pocket. 12 Days of Christmas and a card. And you can write inside, of course, all this space for writing. Washi tape. And there's a pocket, Merry Christmas. And little boy coming home with the Christmas tree. It's like the beginnings of Christmas, isn't it? Coming home with the tree. Along with all the baking and preparing. I'm trying to do this with one hand now. Okay, and now we have a little poem from a vintage book. This is brown. I did not tea dye or coffee dye this paper. The book is very old. When Christmas Comes and Merry Christmas, just two little poems. So that gets tucked right there. Next is the first flip. Fabric flip has, chain and Santa Claus and two little jingle bells. North Pole Express with reindeer that's not attached. So you can like push, not that maybe they might move a little bit. And a little bit of Rudolph there with his red nose. Maybe I'll move you in a little bit. Move this in. There we go. There. So it's two pieces of fabric, one with the red snowflakes and the piece of red felt. Then I have a belly band. You can write here. And a little red truck and a red truck and a card. And the card is not a vintage card, it's just a card, and you can fill it in or give it away, and just reindeer on the back and the belly band. Fireman from an old truck, fireman's truck from an old book, and they're putting up the Santa Claus on their things. It's really cute. And a house come with a tree. This is a full page to write on. I feel like I'm too close now. How do I do this? No, closer. There we go. And just a page to write on with some stickers. And the stocking to color. Santa brought me a choo-choo train. Christmas music. A little talk. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus with a stocking. And here's some knitted goods, winter knitted goods. And paper to write down. And more knitted goods and mittens. All for winter. And there's a nice page from the music sheet. Here's a beautiful paper from an antique book. Yeah, it's Christmas. Beautiful books. Christmas Eve in the Country. These little poems to read for Christmas. Merry Christmas with a little tag. And there's a little pocket place to write. All candles and candles. A doll page. This is from a doll book. I meant to leave the book out so I can show you. But it's from a doll book, and all the dolls, how they were made and what year they were made and all the difference that they went through. And this is on the cover of that book, the doll. And I just gave her a page next to her because her eyes are beautiful. And when you look at this paper, if I can get it, she's matted and her eyes are glossy. And it's so nice. You can't see it here, but it's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful paper. Beautiful book. Here's a napkin that I put on plastic and made it shiny and you can see through it. And this is the back of the napkin. And the cards are inside. I've got a snowflake on that one too. See, when it comes out, it's white. So here's just 2 tags to write on. Yeah. And it goes back in and get a little pattern on the deer. So I just put lace, like this nice lace. It's not lace really, a ribbon. It's like plastic, wild, like the tree, and black ribbon. And this is the other page of from the other side of the book. So it's the bears. And I have a book of teddy bears. I'm going to have to move something that's denting it. 2002. But the bears, teddy bears, the story starts in 1800s. Here's a little pocket with just copy dye paper to write on. And there's a big pocket here, nice blue page. Silent Night. Heaven, Nature Sings. Nice card with ribbon to write on. All inked, everything is inked. And there's a nice big journaling card. Make a wish and believe. It's a nice big journaling card. Nice paper. And this pocket corner opens up for more space. A little bit of washi tape music. No, wrong pocket. And a little violin or fiddle, whatever you want to call it. Some music sheets next to it. And then it all goes back. All is calm and all is bright. I know you noticed this paper from before. I made another journal. And I kept the blue and the gold together. Nice journaling card. Happy holidays. Gold ribbon with a little golden button sewn and glued. Another poem. Christmas in Little Towns. Merry Christmas from Vintage Books and old illustrations. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on that one. Right. Now we have the You Can't Kiss Santa Goodnight is another Christmas music sheet. And we have The Night Before Christmas. with a little low driver, so lively and quick. Just a page from it. Joy, as in joy to the world, little tag. When does Santa come? A little poem that goes with it, and somewhere to write. The washi tape, nice ribbon. Treats on a Tree is an advent calendar. All in that pocket. And it has a little paper clip, a little red bell. Santa Claus. And on the other side of that page, birds. These are pages from a miniature houses. And they made miniature houses, and they made all the little miniature furniture and little Christmas trees and little tiny dishes and stuff. So these 2 pages are from an antique book on the miniatures. Leave your 2 pages together so you can enjoy that. And here's a Night Before Christmas, another little clip. The bell. Pages from Christmas books. Oh, and this is a page from, who is he? What's his name? Right. Anyway, right. Little boy with his stocking. Another old page, beautiful paper, riding in the sleigh. Oh, I guess this is where the bell came from. Came from this last page. We have a wreath and nice little stories. Santa Claus. Put the bell back there to keep that there. Oh, what was that? Just a story, is it? Oh yeah, and the children inside the house. Near the house here in the wreath. And it's the last page. And a lot of writing space. So you can go back through it again and enjoy all those pages again. Bring it back to the front. And go to the other side. We can close this up right now. Put the pearl on the top. I did. That's where I put it. I'm trying to do it reaching. There it is. Oh, no. It does go on there. Sorry. There it is. There's nothing to it. It's just 2 paper clips. Here it is. Merry and bright. I'm going to go to the other side. So it's an open book. There's the food. We have a little envelope here in Christmas time is here. 2 men from a vintage. And people walking and little cards to write on. Christmas time is here. Joy to the world with music. Food. Story, I Remember Christmas. Hot cocoa and sweaters, same thing. Got a card here to write on. Ginger cookies, hot cocoa and sweaters. A little nice sticker here, 2D. And you open it up in the writing space, another little tuck. Cookies. Is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Nice sticker, 2D. Gingerbread. And this is recipes. Some recipes, homemade spice cake. And a pie crust. From a vintage book. And that just is tucked back down. All on a nice page, poinsettias. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, written on the top. Nice card to write on. Nice stickers. It's in a belly band. And this pops up, and you can write here. A scene from the town. The horses, the church. Santa Claus. Keep Christmas in your heart. Just a page to write on, some stickers. Candles to color. Music sheet. Those Christmas ones, those Christmas Santa brought on Christmas Eve this year. Christmas carols. And this nice page from the vintage book. And another page from the vintage book. What Santa left. There goes Santa Claus and his sleigh. And nice page of the Toyland. All the elves making toys. And there's a nice doll there to match the doll page on this side. And the doll. And the doll. Story of the doll. Here's a vintage card from the 1940s or 50s from a scrapbook that I found. There is a video out of all these cards. And you can open it up. I didn't open it up. It's stuck with a little bit of, it's her glue, but it can be opened. If you want to open it, it's yours. And it's open it. Here we come caroling. Some little songs. If you're playing the piano, it's easy. Deck the halls. And this is nice writing space back here too, all that area you can write. Nice space here to write. There's your teddy bear. From the teddy bear book. Steiff. Richard Steiff's the man who made the teddy bears. A Christmas prayer. Looks like it's outside the church. Another little story. For unto you today, for unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And it is a card. It was an invitation card. So I just left a card, but I made it into a pocket or a tuck. Here's a pocket of Santa Claus, North Pole. And we have writing space and paper. And stocking stuffers for grown-ups. And tickets to get to the North Pole, maybe. North Pole. Nice red paper to write on. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Put it in the mailbox. The music sheet. This is another vintage card from the 1940s or 50s. This paper is got little bumps on it. It's nice paper. And it does open up. You can make your own space. You can write when you receive this card from the 1950s. Jingle bells. Got a little bell. And here's a little girl, and she's got a long paper. And she's making a list of Santa Claus, or she's making a list of gifts that he's going to give out. Jingle bells. The back of the music sheet. Here's a beautiful piece. This was given to me in a Happy Mail from one of my subscribers. And here's a delight. It is a postcard. It's one of those vintage postcards, and it's from December the 18th, 29. So that's 1929. And it's King George. It's the stamp, 2-cent stamp. And it's to dear brother and sister. And she says, Charlie got a turkey for New Year's. Isn't that sweet? And it's embossed with Merry Christmas greetings. And it got tucked inside this piece that my subscriber gave me. It was so beautiful. And she just sent me that piece, and I can use it just like that in a little pocket for a special thing. Here we go. This is from Norman Rockwell. That's what the paper was in the child nurse. I can remember the name. Norman Rockwell's painting, and this is from the Christmas Carol. You know, Scrooge, and they're dancing. And here's the story of Scrooge, some of it. Here's those miniature. That's my dog walking. If you been here before my video, you might have heard Jack, the dog, walking around. And there's the miniatures, all the miniatures. And there's Santa Claus, and Christmas tree, and beautiful things to read and look at, and people who did their tree up. with gingerbread and rolling pins and little things and heart and homemade hearts and popcorn. It's like nice to look at. And a stocking. Believe I put a nice sticker there. 2D sticker. A little poem for the two boys when Santa Claus left his cap. And a letter to Santa Claus. Nice poem. Mailing the letter to Santa Claus. Making Christmas. Just tucked in with a little candy cane. And the woman makes Christmas of many things. And there's a lady in the kitchen. A teapot there. Reading the window. A country Christmas. And this was just stuck there. The candy cane charm. And that's the last page. And there again it's the houses up in the tree. Home Sweet Home and pine cones. And the writing space on your folded cover. Then you go like this, and you put your bead back on up there. Put the other little bead down here. And there's that. Merry and bright. So that I'd suggest to leave it open like this as a centerpiece, because when it's like closed and it's just two pieces seen from this side. You don't see the pages. Cute, eh? So I'd like to thank all my subscribers for watching my videos and commenting and giving me thumbs up. That's so sweet. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. This will be my last one now until next year. So I'll see you all next year. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's Eve. And this will be in my Facebook page for sale. Might be a local. Because it probably won't get there for Christmas if it's anywhere, if it's not local. This way it looks like in the front, isn't that nice? Okay, so thank you.